Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we have a brand new release. We have 2022-2023 Series 2 hockey. I got 6 boxes of this in total that you'll see over the next couple episodes to open up. But we'll take a quick look, see what it's like. Last time we were going to get the typical 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. So let's get into it. It's all sliced open, and here we go. So the plastic feels different. Oh, that's just me playing mind games. Haven't opened as much lately either, so maybe that's just, once again, me going crazy. But yeah, so there's a bunch of pretty good young guns in this that you're looking for. Slafkovsky for Montreal, probably just butchered his name. Wright, Johnston. So there's quite a few guys that you're looking for in this. But those are kind of your big 3. And then past that, you have like Jake Sanderson, Brant Clark. Kuzmenko, I guess, is another good one. Dylan Holloway for the Oilers. Bunch of different guys throughout this. Dylan Guenther for the Coyotes, but they're the Coyotes, so I don't know how much we're really going to go crazy with them right now. Maybe they get Bedard, but here we go. First pack. Here's what the packs look like this year. So we will be getting 6 young guns. And this box cost $139.99 plus tax at my local hobby shop. I've seen them for like $135 in the odd spot, but there you go. In the backdrop, we got some of the guys from last year. I thought I had a Matty Beniers, but apparently I don't for my master set. But so we got Kent Johnston scoring that Michigan goal lately. We got Owen Powers, the first overall pick 2 years ago. And then we got Matt Boldy. So here we go. Scott Perunovich is our first one. I'm going to start off with a young gun. Nice and quick. So our first young gun of Series 2 is going to be for... It's the checklist. So there we go. Starting off, young guns checklist. There's 2 of the guys we're going to be looking for. Yaru Slafkovsky and Shane Wright. Shane Wright got sent back to juniors. Kind of the proper way, I think. I don't know what was going on over in Seattle, but I don't know how you bring in a kid and you start him off and you play him, 6 minutes a night. I don't know how that's good for his development. So, and can't go to the AHL yet. So there he goes. After that, we got Vander Kane. Once again, here's just the base. Same as Series 1, so no difference from that. Sebastian Aho and Jordan Stahl. One of the different things this year is, and I saw them actually on social media over the weekend, the Senators games had blasters of Series 2, like a week early. And so the blasters are out right now for Series 2. So they're out, which is usually they're like a couple weeks after Hobby. Not this case. They're kind of dropping it all together. And then tins are apparently coming next week. So all pretty quick. We got Sam Carrick. Another young gun. Wow, we're just popping through the young guns here. Josh Morrissey, a little down lately. I think he was injured too, but slowed down on the year. And then our first true young gun. Did we hit him? Brandon Baddock. So Brandon is going to be the guy that everyone's going to be cursing at, I think, opening up these boxes for the foreseeable future. Nothing against Brandon. Sure, he's a nice kid, but Brandon Baddock is our second young gun. I was going to say if we hit like back-to-back Slafkovsky would be pretty good. Austin Matthews at the back. So haven't seen this open at all, so haven't seen any of the new inserts or anything like that. Haven't had a chance to see any of it. This is kind of just a blind. Same as Slafkovsky, Shane Wright, all of them. I haven't seen any of their young guns, what they look like. Nick Dowd. And instant impressions, kind of cool. Kind of like a little Polaroid looking picture, but instant impressions. Got Carter Hart. Yeah, not a terrible insert. Not the craziest thing of all time, but I kind of like that. Mackenzie Entwistle, Sam Reinhart, Paul Byron, and Derek Grant. So The next one. This feels a little thicker. Maybe I'm going crazy though. They don't have patch cards anymore. So maybe I'm just going crazy. Hampus Lindholm, Pierre Engvall, Riley Smith, Stammer, and then what is this? World Junior Grads, Connor McDavid. It's 1 in 20. So you'll get one of these per box, possibly two, depending. But there we go. Kind of the guy you're looking for, though. Connor McDavid. If you're gonna get anybody, that's the name. It's a little bit. It feels a little bit thicker than a regular card too. So, World Junior Grads, Connor McDavid. So it kind of has all the information. Class of 2015. There we go. Put that up. Like I said, if you're gonna hit one of the World Junior Grads, I guess it's him, Crosby, probably the two guys you're looking for. Jaden Schwartz, Nikushkin, and Matthew Joseph. So, next pack. You see these ones, I don't have to use my knife that everyone complains that I use on the channel. Nicholas Waugh, Flower, Sam Bennett, and Lunchbox Legends, Jake Gensel. There was a insert that kind of had the same kind of background for football. What was it called? Moxie, I think it was. But anyways, kind of a little psychedelic, as if it was a lunchbox from the 70s, essentially, when lunchboxes really were the super cool thing. Brock Besser, Tyler Bertuzzi, Nick Bonino, and Thomas Tatar. So make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm going to have, like I said, an entire 6 boxes of this to open up. So lots of content coming in the next little bit. William Karlsson, what a great picture. And then first canvas, this is Mario Ferraro. I think it's Mario. I just don't know if Mario is your insert kind of guy. Kaprizov, Bat Bold, I'm telling you, I think the kid's stepped up in the absence. Had 10 goals, no assists in a little bit, but kind of that offense finally kind of started kicking off here. Panarin, Provorov, and Welcome to New York. It's another insert. So it's probably Welcome to insert, kind of a postcard looking insert. It's fine. Nothing too crazy, but they're switching them up. So you're gotta give them credit for trying something else, right? So what do we got here? We got Travis Konechny, next young gun, Jacob Voracek, Yanni Gord, and our next young gun is going to be for the Capitals. This is Lucas Johansson. Johansson. There we go. We got Lucas hanging out here. Throw him in a penny sleeve. I'm going to sleeve up all these to start with. Looking over here, I'm just trying to see what's the condition this year. Not too bad. The top ed's a little chippy, but compared to, a little chippy. That bottom corner, that just could be this one corner. Not the worst. We've seen worse. Hence the 20% gem rate on, Matty Beniers and Cole Caulfield and all these guys over the last few years. Kind of frustrating. Eric Cernak, Bowen Byram looking really good lately. Pierre-Luc Dubois. I said one of the last videos I did, Pierre-Luc Dubois had a slow start or been playing rough. Someone was like, "Wait, hey, he was going to set career highs and stuff." He was really great at the start of the season. The first 3 quarters of the season. It's the last month and a half, 2 months, he's just fallen off the cliff. I think at one point I checked, it was he had 4 points in 13 games or 10 games, something like that. Unfortunate for sure. And on a roll, everyone's favorite here, Chase Pearson. So there we go. Chase, Blake Wheeler, Tage Thompson, and Isaac Lundstrom. So it's I'm a fan of Pierre-Luc Dubois. I liked his game, thought he played well, he's big bodied, everything else. He's had a rough go the last month and a half, 2 months for sure. Patty Kane, Jacob Slavin, Tyson Berry now over with Nashville. And this is going to be a patch, I think. Rookie material, jerseys. Not too bad. Dylan Guenther. So, World Juniors legend now, right? Dylan Guenther. Throw him in a sleeve real quick. Not too bad. I kind of like that design too. Just a little bit better design than some of the ones they've had in the past. So there we go, Dylan Guenther. We'll take down the World Juniors grad, and we'll put up Dylan Guenther there. Not a bad hit. Quentin Byfield and Vince Dunn. So nothing too crazy. Dylan Guenther's decent, but looking for one of those big young guns. We're 3 young guns into this so far. Connor Sheary, Johnny T. But also, by the way, it's coming up. That's kind of season. Lacrosse. If any of you guys live in any areas that has lacrosse, check it out. It's probably cheaper than your spring hockey and probably better. You got guys like, John Tavares, everybody else that's played over the years. Alex Martinez, and a canvas. This is going to be another canvas of Gabe, even though he hasn't played yet this year. Gabe Landeskog in the canvas. So, Duclair, Rasmus Dahlin, and Sidney Crosby. It's funny, Dahlin went the first, how many games with scoring goals? He's at 14 on the year. So, started off super hot when it came to scoring, and then he's kind of tailed off since. Jeremy Swayman, another checklist. This is McAvoy and Sider, Bo Horvat, Jordan Greenway, and we got Philip Tomasino is our next canvas. Adam Fox, Jordan Eberle, and Nate Schmidt. So I was just I push a lot of lacrosse. If anyone knows me from my personal stuff, I coach it. I sit on the board for lacrosse, everything else. Where I play, it's $150 max, $150 depending on the age range, but it's just cheap for kids, way cheaper than the alternative for a lot of these guys. Kevin Shattenkirk, Carrier, Brandon Montour. I think our young gun's upside down. Yep, it's kind of random. Oh, it's a French young gun for the Sabres. Brandon Bird. So getting double Brandon here. Brandon Bird is 1998, so he's 25. So older young gun, which is fine. Brandon Bird in the French young gun. Decent little hit. Braden Shen, Tom Wilson, and Arupe Hintz. But I always joke that it's parents will have their kid play a spring hockey and pay $1,000 for that. But you have the other option of a different sport, getting other skills, and for significantly cheaper, it's probably better for them in the long run. But who am I to say? Corey Perry, Ricard Raquel, and the next young gun is for the Kings, Brant Clark. So that's not a bad one. Brant Clark for the LA Kings, adding to that LA King young influence down there. Brant Clark was, I think, top 5 pick or something like that. Am I right? 8th overall pick. There we go. In 2021. Scored his first NHL point with an assist in the 3rd period of the LA Kings game in 2022. So kind of cool that they have a stat from essentially this season on the back of there. So there we go. Brant Clark. Put him over top of these. I'll take the Brant Clark over a checklist any day of the week. I follow Jake Ottinger and Philip Hedel. We're getting close to the NHL playoffs too. It's kind of the good thing about this. I think all this releasing right now, I think that's probably why they didn't release the blasters in a couple weeks. They said, no, we'll just put them out now. It's it's that time of year. All the hype is going to be there, so maximize your sales. Kotkaniemi, and for the Blackhawks, Philip Roos. There we go. Philip Bruce. He is what, 99, so he's a 24-year-old D-man with the Chicago Blackhawks, who are definitely tanking for this whole situation. Are we done with Young Guns already? 1, 2, 3. No, I think we got one more. I was going to say, man, we're just flying through this. Josh Anderson out for the year, just like everybody else on Montreal. Seth Jones, Taylor Hall, and Jared Spurgeon at the bottom. So Montreal's just like, yeah, you gotta, you know, you gotta ingrown hair. You can sit out for the rest of the year. Evgeny Malkin, Dan Vladar, Gustin Nyquist. Another one of these lunchbox legends is Patty Kane. Now over with New York. New York's heating up at the right time. I don't think anybody really wants to play them in the playoffs. I think Shesterkin can obviously hasn't had quite the year that everyone was hoping for, but I think that guy. I don't know if I want to play one of the good teams with the good goalies. Orlov, Boquist, OEL, and there we go. Gunther for Calder. There you go. Getting a Dylan Gunther box here. So Gunther for Calder. I'll check the next box and the next pack, see what the odds are for this, but cool little insert. Then we got Elias Peterson, Philip Forsberg, Lars Eller over on the Colorado now, and Teddy Bluger. That was, what was it called? Calder candidates. 1 in 739 packs? That actually probably is a pretty good hit then. Unless I'm wrong, but that's what it says right there. Calder candidates, 1 in 739 packs. Not too shabby, if that's the case. Might be a misprint, but Dougie Hamilton, TJ Brody, John Gibson, Torrey Krug, and there you go, rookie portraits. This one's Bobby Brink. Just a legend of a name. Patrick Laine, Blake Coleman, and Danton Heinen. I remember people thought that Columbus might be good because they had Patrick Laine and Johnny Hockey, and it just ended up being the total opposite. They're absolute dumpster fire. Jacob Chikrin, Barbanov, Trennan, and next young gun, probably our last one for the Sabres, Casey Fitzgerald. Man, how many defensemen we get in this? I feel like we got quite a few defensemen. Casey Fitzgerald. Looks a little bit older. 1997. Jeez Louise. So 26-year-old D-man. Got some cool stuff, but overall, Nate got his 100th point last night in overtime. Shout out Nate Dogg. First time ever cracking that 100-point mark. He had 99, 98 a couple years ago. He's had a lot of seasons where he got injured, so he just, the chance of him coming up and hitting that. Mo Sider, Kaliev, Noah Dobson. This looks like a gold parallel, right? That's gold parallel of the Lunchbox Legends. It's Kyle Connor. Guzman, Kucherov, Pedersen, and Zibanejad. Got 4 packs left. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I know I haven't posted as much lately. Just hasn't been a whole lot out there that I really want to rip. And it's kind of frustrating. I'll get into it in a second. Josh Norris, Jonathan Quick. Oh, missed the Dazzler. Thomas Bordelot. There we go. I think that's a rookie Dazzler too. It's kind of a little bit of different tinge to it though. What was I gonna say? It just hasn't been a whole lot I want to rip, and like everything I ripped lately, a lot of times I used to like to rip because maybe you get something you could grade and everything else, and just nothing is in good shape to grade. So like I'm buying boxes of Series 2, which I like a lot of guys from Series 2, but they all have the same issues. They all have the same print line down the left side, and they're all bad shape. So it's like, I'm not, don't want to waste a bunch of money when I find grading is kind of the best way to capitalize on your money. Carson Meyer in the rookie portraits. Taylor Radish, Dylan Cousins, Letty, and Brady Tkachuk. 2 packs left. So I'll have to look these ones over. They look like they're in a little better shape than what a lot of Series 1 was, but who knows, really. Nick Suzuki, Charlie McAvoy, Jake McCabe, Michael Granlund, and another one of these. This is the Instant Impressions. This is Lucic. There we go. Seth Jarvis, Leon, and Nick Ritchie. Final pack. Thank you guys once again all for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys, all the likes, all the comments. Like I said, 6 boxes in total I get to open on this, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. Peyton Krebs, Matt Waugh, Michael Backlund, Scott Lawton, and Nick Blankenberg is their superstar honor roll. I don't know if that quite fits that. Iceland Home, Eric Robinson, Phil Tomasino. So overall, before I leave, not the greatest box, not going to lie to you. Like I said, if that is really the odds hit, the Dylan Guenther, this might be a cool hit. If it's 739 packs, that's obviously that'd be one in every two or three cases. The rookie material is a cool little hit. Brant Clark's a good hit, but overall we're missing that. So hopefully it's in one of those other boxes right beside me. Some of those Shane Wright, some of those Yaroslav Slafkovsky. I'm going to butcher that kid's name multiple times in my life. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoy this. And for Eric, I'm from the bench. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.